Good morning, afternoon, day, evening, wherever you may be. So on the Astro Mystery School today, I wanted to talk a little bit about what I mean when I say that as you perceive you are. When we see anything outside of ourselves as a thing outside of ourselves, we aren't taking full accountability and understanding of us. So this human life that we're in right now is just a simulation and a video game that we created. It is nothing more than an extension of us. Everybody that we see is us. Everything that we perceive is a clue to figuring out the bigger picture, which is this is all a simulation. When we talk about creating our reality and we talk about becoming a conscious creator, what we aren't understanding is the only way to do that is to understand that everything that we see is us. Because you can't manifest something that isn't you. Because you are you and everything is you. So we want $1 million. If you wanted it, you'd have it. So no, you don't want it. Why don't you want it? And why are you saying that you do? So when we say, oh, I want more money, but you don't currently have that, you either A, don't know the value of money, B, don't think you're worthy of money, or C, don't understand that you as a creator have created everything that's already around you. So it's understanding why you don't have that money, or why you want a husband but you don't have that husband, or why you don't like the husband that you have, or why you and your mom get along so well. What do you love about people that you love? Okay, so we like things that feel good. So let's start by feeling good. So what do you have in your field that you love? I love this selenite athame from a dear friend of mine, Alexis. So what I love about this is that I love swords. I love knives. I love weaponry. I love ancient Rome. I love crystals. I love selenite in particular. I love when selenite's smooth. Now I like selenite because it's shine, because it is pure, it's white. It reminds me that there is beauty and good, and that crystals come from the earth, which is super rad. But the value I have on that is that it is a pull of energy. That when I touch that and hold that, it reminds me that I can be that intense pull of energy too. I don't need these things outside of me, okay? But they feel good. They're good reminders. They make it a little bit easier. You know, in a video game, when we play a video game, okay, so take Mario, for instance. Most of us have played that. If you haven't, I'm sorry. Just kidding. So take Mario. You turn on your little do, and you start playing your game. Okay, it's on a 2-dimensional screen. The screen is 2-dimensional, the computer's 3-dimensional. But as you start playing your game, your little Mario walks across the screen, and you don't necessarily know where you're going on the next part of the screen, but the screen keeps moving. So you have a choice that you can keep rolling with the punches, you can stay engaged, you can see what's coming up next, you can stand there and wait for something to come at you and let your time run out and die and never have seen anything new. You can do whatever you want to do. The key here is understanding why you're doing it. Are you letting your Mario avatar just kind of stand there and wait for something bad to happen, or wait for the clock to run out so that you can try again? Are you moving forward aggressively, just pushing your way through on your Yoshi, blowing little fireballs, not really absorbing what you're looking at or doing, just getting through? Or are you going really slow, not really caring about the clock, just kind of meandering, jumping over some things, killing some things if you have to, making sure you get all the little green extra life mushrooms? You know, like, what's your flow? Like, and you can think of it like video games. You know, are you one of those people that like plays the same one over and over and over again because you know what's coming? Or do you like love to see the new game? the new level. So you can get a lot of information about yourself from things around you because everything is you. Everything. It is liberating. When you look back at archetypal stories and you look back and you're like, oh my God, I think I was Cleopatra. Yeah, you were. What do you love about her? You know, do you find solace in past life stories? Do you define how you feel now by past lives? Because all you're doing is determining your life now based on an old level of the game instead of taking accountability for now. You have to take accountability for now because now is how you've created now. Your past lives can be helpful. Finding archetypes, finding meaning, finding things that feel like you and feel like your story now are helpful if you apply them to how you're feeling now. But you have to apply them. You can't just say, this is how I feel because I did this in a past life. Yeah, maybe, but are you just gonna like brush that off and say, oh well, I'll just keep going with this life? No, that life is telling you to look at this thing you did and understand how you can change the level now. How can you use that now and move forward? You know, it's like, this is all just a game. It's all a game. Everything that you see is you. Every archetype that we have is an archetype as a reflection of us. It is not that big of a deal. There is no anything that you don't want to be. You know, I don't believe in cultural appropriation. I believe that we are all able to move through and into all cultures, that we are all able to use everything that is given to us in the collective consciousness. Cultural appropriation is something that people use out of guilt. It's something that you say, don't do this and hurt this culture because it's theirs. You're saying you don't deserve to use this thing because you're not worthy. And then you feel guilty. All of these things mean something. The way you feel, restrict, feel, hate, put a label on anything, it is a reflection of you. So, I mean, it's just, everything is you. So when you go to judge something, ask yourself why. Why am I judging this as good or bad? Why are you saying anyone is bad? If you don't like something about someone, it's just you. If you love something about someone, it's just you. So I implore you to explore that. Explore it a little bit. Have fun with it. Don't take things too seriously. And if you take them seriously, that's cool. But know why. If you're wanting to become a conscious creator, you don't have to be. You could just go through your life, go through the motions, roll with the punches, so to speak. But if you want to become a conscious creator, you must understand that everything is you. I am you. You are me. However you see me right now is you. And that's super fun. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this. And I trust that you will have a illuminating day.